Back now live as we count down to the start of game one. Let's join public address announcer. Digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Otto Styles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And stepping in and ready for another shot, Smokey. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Jason Neal will be next. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Delivery to him on the way. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Smokey leads off second with one gone in the inning. One-0 count. Here it is. Runner's on his way to third.
Right here.
Here's a high pop-up. Valentine over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Digging in to try it again, Andy Polito. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the runner's breaking for third. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Cortez. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. Ready for another chance, Nolan Cortez. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And ready for another shot now, Smokey. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
3-2, full count. To short, hit hard. Story picks it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding in, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Striding in once again, Jason Neal is the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our just about ready for bait. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Swing and a little tapper. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Jason Neal.
Pitch. Runner goes for second. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
All right, you're here.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first and third and damage on the way.
Striding forward now is the DH, Andy Valido, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look. Up next for the Rays, Frank Blue. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Frank Blue.
To the right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping into the box, Romeo Maddox, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There he goes. Hard hit ball to second, and he's safe. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Nolan Cortez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Nolan Cortez.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Otto Styles. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Smokey. Pass. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Next for New York, Smokey. He drew a walk his first time up.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Cortez looks up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Yankees take the lead. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ray Valentine.
Ray Valentine.
Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. One there on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Now to the plate, Smokey. He went deep last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. Cortez is there, and he has it for the out. Ready once again, Antonio Santiago. The 1-1 home. Now, attempt here. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Smokey will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing, 3-1 our score. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Story scoops it up, and quickly there are two away. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the 1-1-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Yankees, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important.
From under the dome at Tropicana Field, MLB Network is live and on the air. It's Game 3 of the American League. As their guys get set to take the field, let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2028 Tampa Bay Rays.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting.
Digging in now, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Cortez is after it. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner too after that one as we get another look at it here. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Ready now, Otto Styles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, designated hitter, Otto Styles.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time. One away. At the plate, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Otto Styles. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Styles.
Sent on the ground out to second. Time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Smokey. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Smokey.
Line drive to center field. Almora is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Jacoby Jones. It was a walk in his last trip.
Jacoby Jones.
All to second. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Into the box now, Frank Blue. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Blue.
Toward the hole. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. At the plate, Smokey starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Smokey becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made. From under the dome. With that,
Second baseman.
here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression again.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santiago will get there, and he puts it away to digging in Romeo Maddox, and a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. On the ground is short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning. Striding in, Smokey, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Smokey.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Story brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Digging in, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0 home. Runners off for second. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
3 runs already home here.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-a-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Runner back standing. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at. Standing in, Smokey. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. The 2-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Neal. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they...
1 run is scored. Now the relay home, and he's in there safely. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score. Now at the plate, Smokey. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Otto Styles starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill them.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. And Dero, how do they fight? Up next for the Rays, Trevor Story.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Hard liner, but picked up on a throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error.
Batting third, second baseman, Smokey.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. There's a knee-high pitch that
Hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
misses. Ball 2. Pedroza over at second. DeLong at first with no outs. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. One down. Digging in to try it again. Antonio Santiago earned himself an RBI with a sac fly. At the plate. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready for another chance. Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here it comes. The inning is it sent out to second. To his right, Smokey. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Smokey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Throw gets him, 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jacoby Jones looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at.
1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Smoke takes it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Smokey. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup in for a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you can say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And there he goes towards second. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is into right field. A base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Yeah, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Blue. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time. Hard hit ball to second. Smokey from shallow right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready now, Nolan Cortez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard on the ground to third. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Otto Styles. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Ball to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Smokey. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 7th inning here at the ballpark, 4-2 our score. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting it.
Ready once again, Romeo Maddox, and their runners at the corners now. He's running. Big man will try to bunt his way aboard. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Last chance for the Yankees. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Cortez is there to make the catch, and they are off to the League Championship Series. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching.